Warm greetings and best wishes for good health to all our dear viewers who are tuning in to today's program, Conversations with Experts. This show is brought to you by the Health Advisory Media Channel in collaboration with Sunrise Medical Center in Los Angeles. Dear viewers, in today's episode, we will discuss nutrition for the elderly. As many of you know, when we grow older, our appetite tends to decrease significantly. The question is, how can we eat less but still meet all nutritional needs? And to help answer this important question, we are honored to introduce Dr. Daniel Nguyen, Associate Head of the Clinical Nutrition Department at Sunrise Medical Center in Los Angeles. Hello, Dr. Nguyen.
Hello, host, and greetings to all the viewers.
Doctor, as our bodies age, how does our digestive system change? Could you share with us the most common digestive issues that elderly individuals often encounter at this stage of life?
That's a great question. Aging is a natural process. Birth, aging, sickness, and death are inevitable. As we age, all organs, including the digestive system, undergo changes. Let's briefly review the digestive system. It starts from the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine to the rectum. Additionally, it involves glands like the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, which secrete digestive fluids and enzymes. As aging occurs, all parts of this system deteriorate simultaneously. For example, the oral cavity and throat experience issues. Seniors tend to lose teeth, produce less saliva, and have a diminished sense of taste and smell. As a result, chewing and initial digestion become less effective, leading to poor appetite and reduced eating pleasure. In addition, aging also affects the digestive tract itself from the esophagus, stomach, small intestine to the colon. Normally, our digestive system relies on muscular contractions known as peristalsis to move food smoothly from top to bottom. However, in older adults, this peristaltic movement slows down, leading to various digestive problems. For example, reduced movement in the esophagus can cause acid reflux. If the stomach's motility decreases, it can result in delayed gastric emptying, leading to indigestion. And if the large intestine slows down, it can cause constipation. Moreover, aside from the digestive tract, aging also impacts the glands that produce digestive juices, such as the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, as well as the intestinal lining itself. When these glands age, they produce fewer digestive enzymes and fluids, leading to two major problems. First, digestion and nutrient absorption become less efficient. Second, the reduced digestive secretions impair the body's ability to absorb essential vitamins and minerals. For instance, stomach acid is necessary to absorb calcium, iron, zinc, and even vitamin B12. Thus, when stomach acid production declines, the absorption of these nutrients is also diminished. Furthermore, the decrease in digestive tract motility also affects muscle tone throughout the intestines. Normally, the digestive tract is surrounded by a muscular layer that helps with contraction and movement. As seniors age, this muscle tone weakens, leading to additional problems, such as the formation of diverticula, or the development of hemorrhoids in the colon. Besides, the issues with motility, aging also reduces the secretion of digestive juices from glands like the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and even the intestinal lining. This decline results in two significant consequences. First, digestion and nutrient absorption are compromised. Second, many digestive secretions are crucial for the absorption of specific vitamins and minerals. For example, stomach acid plays a key role in helping the body absorb calcium, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12. Thus, reduced stomach acid production in the elderly leads to poor absorption of these important nutrients. Another consequence of aging in the digestive system is the reduced elasticity and muscle tone of the gastrointestinal tract. The digestive organs are surrounded by layers of muscle, but in older adults, the strength and flexibility of these muscles decrease significantly. This weakening can lead to conditions like diverticular disease and the formation of hemorrhoids in the colon.
Clearly, even though our initial question was only about the digestive system, Dr. Nguyen has outlined many potential health issues that elderly individuals commonly face. Most importantly, it highlights the need for a proper nutritional plan. However, many seniors often joke with their children and grandchildren saying, "I'm old now, I don't eat much, and I don't need much energy anymore." But as family members, we often worry that our elders aren't getting enough nutrients, especially when we notice them becoming thinner and more frail over time. Indeed, as seniors age, we often notice that their bodies become thinner, their skin becomes more wrinkled, and naturally, as their loved ones, we feel concerned. At this point, an important question arises. What kind of nutritional plan should be followed to ensure that our elderly family members receive the necessary nutrients while adapting to their reduced appetite?
Moreover, it's important for seniors to continue drinking milk or using dairy products regularly to support their overall health. According to recommendations, seniors should consume about 3 to 4 servings of dairy each day. One serving could be 100 milliliters of milk, one small container of yogurt, or one triangle of cheese. This dairy intake helps provide essential nutrients like calcium and phosphorus, which are crucial for maintaining bone health and preventing osteoporosis. Let's put it this way. Many seniors worry that as they get older, they should eat less because they're no longer earning income or doing heavy physical work. While it's true that the overall energy requirements of older adults do decrease, this is due to 2 main factors. First, their physical activity levels tend to drop. Second, their muscle mass decreases, which leads to a lower basal metabolic rate. In fact, after the age of 40, a person's metabolic rate declines by about 1–2% each year, and by the time they reach 60 or 65, their daily energy needs are roughly 10% lower compared to when they were younger. Thus, it's true that seniors require fewer calories overall. However, many people misunderstand this point. They reduce not just energy intake, but also the intake of essential nutrients. In reality, while total calorie needs go down, the body's requirements for protein, vitamins, and minerals remain almost the same as in younger years. Therefore, seniors must have a diet that reduces empty calories, but still ensures adequate nutrient intake. For example, if a healthy adult typically consumes around 200 calories per day, a senior might only need about 800 to 2,000 calories daily. Therefore, it's important to cut down on foods that provide empty calories, such as sugary treats, fatty foods, and alcohol. At the same time, seniors must maintain or even increase their intake of essential foods, like meat, fish, and other sources of high-quality protein to support overall health. In addition, seniors should eat enough vegetables and fruits to meet their vitamin and mineral needs. For example, they should consume at least 4 servings of vegetables per day, where 1 serving equals about 1 bowl of cooked vegetables. They should also have at least 3 servings of fruit daily, with 1 serving being a small fruit like a banana, an apple, or an orange. As we mentioned earlier, aging reduces the body's ability to digest and absorb nutrients efficiently. Therefore, it's even more important not to cut down on essential nutrients for seniors. Instead, we should aim to provide them with sufficient or even slightly higher amounts of critical nutrients to compensate for the decreased absorption. This approach can help prevent further muscle loss and maintain better overall health. Of course, aging is a natural, unavoidable process. Birth, aging, sickness, and death are all part of life. However, if seniors do not maintain a proper diet and stay physically active, the decline in muscle mass and bone health will be accelerated. This can lead to serious issues like muscle wasting and osteoporosis, making it even more important to focus on nutrition and regular exercise.
As Dr. Nguyen just mentioned for seniors, it's not about eating large quantities of food, but about eating foods that are rich in essential nutrients. Aside from everyday foods, many families also consider special supplements for their elderly loved ones, such as ginseng cordyceps and additional dairy products. So let's dive deeper into how seniors should properly use these supplements to truly benefit their health.
That's a very practical question. Nowadays, with better financial conditions, many children and grandchildren can afford to gift supplements like ginseng, bird's nest, and cordyceps to their elders. These are all valuable traditional remedies. For instance, ginseng contains saponins. Bird's nest provides glycoproteins, and cordyceps offers nucleotides. Altogether, these nutrients help boost immunity, enhance brain function, and slow down aging-related illnesses. Therefore, using these supplements can indeed be beneficial for seniors as they help strengthen the body's defenses and support overall vitality. However, it's important to remember that while these supplements are helpful, they do not provide essential calories, vitamins, or minerals. Thus, seniors should still prioritize a balanced daily diet that includes sufficient protein, vegetables, fruits, and dairy products to fully meet their nutritional needs. Additionally, regarding dairy products, it's important to clarify that when we refer to milk, we specifically mean fresh milk, preferably unsweetened and low-fat, as well as dairy-based foods like yogurt and cheese. As previously mentioned, seniors are recommended to consume at least 3 to 4 servings of dairy per day to ensure an adequate intake of calcium and phosphorus, helping to prevent osteoporosis. There's another important point. Many people refer to all kinds of milk as sua, but in reality, powdered milk or medical nutrition products are different. These specialized nutritional products are designed for specific medical conditions such as diabetes, kidney disease, liver disease, or malnutrition recovery. Using these products should be based on professional advice to ensure they are truly necessary and to avoid unnecessary expenses for seniors who can still eat and digest natural foods well. If a senior can still eat natural foods like vegetables, fruits, meat, and fish, then there's no real need to rely heavily on expensive medical nutrition products. Such specialized products should only be used when there are digestive or absorption issues or in specific health conditions that require enhanced nutritional support. In general, natural whole foods should always be the first choice for maintaining the health and well-being of elderly individuals. Another common issue is that many seniors experience digestive discomfort after drinking milk, which makes them reluctant to consume it. This can happen for several reasons. First, as we discussed earlier, the aging process weakens the structure and function of the digestive system, reducing its ability to properly digest food, including milk. Second, some seniors might be drinking high-energy medical nutrition formulas, unnecessarily leading to a feeling of fullness and poor digestion, which discourages them from eating their regular meals. Therefore, if seniors need to use medical nutrition products, it's crucial to do so under professional guidance to determine whether they truly need it. These products are often higher in energy and nutrients, making them harder to digest compared to natural foods, and also more expensive. Whenever possible, it's better to prioritize natural foods first. Additionally, some seniors may experience lactose intolerance, making it difficult to digest regular milk. In such cases, they should choose lactose-free milk products, which are now widely available on the market and easier to digest. For seniors who have more serious digestive issues, there are also specialized milk formulas available, such as hydrolyzed protein formulas or milk, enriched with easily digestible fats, like MCT oil. These products are designed to be easier to digest and absorb, but again, they should be used only under the guidance of a nutrition specialist, to ensure they meet the individual's specific needs. As mentioned earlier, the aging process weakens both the structure and function of the digestive system. The intestinal walls become more relaxed. The digestive juices are less abundant and muscle contractions are less effective. This makes it harder for seniors to properly digest and absorb nutrients from their meals. Therefore, it's essential to divide meals into smaller portions and adjust food textures to make eating and digestion easier for them. Another reason some seniors feel uncomfortable after drinking milk is that they might be consuming medical nutrition formulas unnecessarily. These formulas are designed for specific medical conditions and are usually higher in calories and nutrients, making them more difficult to digest. If seniors drink these products without needing them, they may feel full, bloated, and lose their appetite for regular meals. Thus, the first recommendation is only use medical nutrition formulas under professional supervision. Otherwise, prioritize natural foods like fresh vegetables, fruits, meats, and fish. Natural foods are easier to digest, less costly, and provide better overall nutrition for healthy seniors. Additionally, some seniors may suffer from lactose intolerance, meaning their bodies cannot properly digest lactose found in regular milk. In such cases, it's best for them to choose lactose-free milk products, which are now widely available and much easier for them to tolerate. In more severe cases where seniors have digestive disorders, doctors may recommend specialized milk formulas, such as hydrolyzed protein milk or milk containing easily absorbed fats, like MCT oil. These types of milk are specially designed to be gentler on the digestive system and improve nutrient absorption. Of course, not only seniors experience loss of appetite, even children and working adults can feel this way when they are tired or stressed. However, loss of appetite in the elderly is a particularly important issue that needs attention. Several factors can contribute to it. First, many seniors experience dental problems, reduced saliva production, and decreased sense of taste, making food less enjoyable. As a result, they may eat less, simply because food no longer tastes good to them. Therefore, when preparing meals for seniors, we need to pay close attention to food texture. Meals should not be too dry because seniors produce less saliva. We should include sauces, moist dishes, and use herbs or mild spices to enhance the flavor. At the same time, we should cut food into small pieces and cook it until tender, especially meats like chicken, beef, and pork, which are often harder for seniors to chew and digest. Additionally, it's important to focus not just on the quantity of food, but also on its digestibility. Seniors should not be forced to eat large portions. Instead, meals should be nutrient-dense and easy to digest. For vegetables, we should chop them finely and cook them until soft. For meats, we should slice them thin and stew or braise them until tender, making it easier for the digestive system to handle. This way, seniors can eat comfortably without feeling bloated or uncomfortable. However, aside from physical factors, psychological aspects also play a major role in the loss of appetite among seniors. Many elderly individuals experience reduced income, limited social interaction, and emotional stress, all of which can suppress their desire to eat. Significant life events, such as the loss of a spouse, can also lead to emotional distress and further worsen their eating habits. Thus, addressing appetite issues in seniors requires more than just solving physical problems. We must also pay attention to their emotional well-being. Eating should be a social activity. Whenever possible, family members should spend time sharing meals with elderly loved ones, creating a warm and engaging environment. This not only improves their appetite, but also helps alleviate feelings of loneliness and emotional stress. Additionally, it's important to encourage seniors to stay active and participate in social activities. For example, they can join health clubs or community groups designed for the elderly. At Sunrise Medical Center, we have programs like the Diabetes Club where seniors can attend sessions, learn more about health, and engage with others. Such interactions not only help them gain valuable knowledge, but also enhance their social connections, leading to better mental and physical health. Clearly, if there's an elderly person in the family, we often notice that they are very selective with food and frequently complain about having no appetite. It's essential to understand that this is not simply a matter of personal preference. It's the result of physical aging and emotional changes. By combining proper nutrition, emotional support, and encouraging social engagement, we can help improve both their appetite and overall quality of life.
We truly appreciate all the valuable insights Dr. Nguyen has shared with us today. From understanding how to adjust nutrition for seniors to the importance of emotional well-being, the discussion has been incredibly practical and informative. Clearly, helping our elderly loved ones stay healthy requires attention, not only to their physical needs, but also to their emotional and social lives. Once again, we sincerely thank Dr. Nguyen for joining us today and sharing such meaningful information. And to all our dear viewers, thank you for spending time with us on this episode. We hope that the knowledge shared today will help you better care for the health and happiness of your elderly family members. Goodbye for now, and we look forward to seeing you again in our next program.